Welcome, welcome. This is Roos and Mac on the mic. We're hitting you with another review, this time of the Odyssey that just came out. We also have a very, very special friend here, a dear guest. We got a little sandwich.
Sup, guys? Little sandwiches here, and thanks for having me.
No problem. Thanks for coming on. Thanks for going to see that movie with us. What'd you think of the movie?
I had some feelings about it, but overall, I thought it was a pretty solid movie.
That's my sentiment too. I think it was an excellent movie, very good one. What did you think, Roos?
I thought it was really good. It's funny, every time we go to the theater, I feel like we all kind of disagree. But I feel like this time we all kind of agree that it's actually a good movie.
What, Minecraft movie? What?
Yeah, no,
what are you
Minecraft
talking
movie
about?
was totally a good movie. Well, we all agreed that it was a bad movie.
It was so good.
Yeah, no, but this time we do all agree that Odyssey was a great movie. So, I mean, we just got to go off first. I mean, they do kind of, right off the beginning, they just say, hey, Odysseus, this guy's pretty cool.
He's a pretty cool guy.
He's a pretty cool guy.
He's got a lot of
some
cunning.
cool things about him, but, here's his son.
Yeah, pretty much just, hey, this guy's got a son. He's a cool guy, though. He's smart and stuff, and unfortunately, the greatest war of their lifetimes is happening right in his peak.
Yes, indeed. So this takes him away from his son, and obviously it's gonna make his son want to go look for him. So
I mean, his son, was like 5 or not even 5, like younger than that.
He was a baby.
You know, he was like a little
Because
little
during
child.
the time of the movie, when Odysseus comes home, Telemachus is about 20, 21 years old.
Mm-hmm.
So he was just a baby.
Little babe.
But when Odysseus left.
Oh yeah, I did. Yeah, 20 years.
Yeah.
Long time.
It was a long journey. That's why they call it an Odyssey.
No, yeah, 10-year war, 10-year travel.
Mm-hmm.
We got to see Tom Holland train a little bit. That was interesting with sword.
Train with Ryan Hurst.
Yes.
Yeah.
So many great people.
No,
in this movie.
I mean it's Nolan. Everyone wants to be in a Nolan movie. Like that's just how it always is. But yeah, no, it was a crazy cast list. Like some of these people are only in the movie for like 30 seconds.
Yeah.
But they get the bragging right of saying, "Hey, I was in a Christopher Nolan movie."
I was in a Nolan movie, and it's the Odyssey, and it's already made like almost $1 billion. I think.
Really?
I think so. Yeah, it's made so much money.
Wow.
Oh yeah, this and Spider-Man's made even more money.
I mean, Spider-Man was pretty good too.
Oh, yeah, Spider-Man.
But we're talking about the Odyssey.
Oh yeah,
You know?
Spider-Man review later.
Tom Holland though is raking it in.
No, Tom Holland is literally in all of the. Like,
and Zendaya.
And John Barenthal.
Yeah.
He's in both.
But they're not going to be in Dune though. So
Zendaya will be.
Zendaya and
Just
yeah.
Zendaya.
Oh yeah. Wow. Yeah.
That's Timothy Chalamet.
Yes,
Timothy
another.
Chalamet, Tom Holland.
Well, both great actors.
You know, funny enough, they were both of them auditioned for Spider-Man. Timothy almost got Spider-Man, but they went with Tom because he can actually do some acrobatics and stuff.
That makes sense. I could not imagine Timothy Chalamet as Spider-Man.
No.
Yeah.
But I also couldn't imagine Tom Holland as Dune.
Yes.
Yeah, no.
Atreides.
Yeah. Paul.
Yeah. Paul Atreides.
Yeah, I couldn't imagine that. So, yeah, no, I guess it's good the way it landed.
Yes.
Yeah, well, I mean, in this movie though, he's training and he's trying to find his father.
He's training and he's got blind. Oh, I don't even know. I don't know like half these people's names. I just know their actors' names. He's got blind John Leguizamo.
Oh yeah,
just helping him, train. And obviously Argos.
Mm-hmm.
Argos is chilling.
Dude, that dog, he's the most loyal dog you could ever ask.
Oh, that was a cute puppy.
Oh yeah, well,
that was a cute old guy too.
Start chucking the dogs off the cliff.
Yeah, I was like, whoa.
And then he was like, "Oh, this dog, this one is special."
Wait. I got a keen eye. I don't want that dog. That dog, looks like a special dog. And it ended up, being a dog that lives for over 20 years.
That is record breaking if I have ever heard of records.
Oh yeah.
And I know records.
Just too bad that he had to get taken away by Agamemnon into a war.
Yeah, I mean, as many people did during the time, but hey, they came up with a really interesting idea, and it worked out. It was a little stinky, a little gross, as they describe it in the movie, going into the horse, but it worked, and they took over Troy, and
I do love the way they did it too, like splicing it throughout the movie, like just kind of in flashbacks throughout the movie.
Well, and how Odysseus is like stuck eating the lotus. And he's kind of like, where am I? Who's my family? What's going on? And like you said, we slowly piece everything together as he does. So I thought that was really good, like storytelling and editing. So
No,
yeah.
yeah.
The Lotus just messes with your brain.
yeah.
And Calypso was, feeding that to him to avoid the emotional trauma that he just went through.
Mm-hmm.
Because so he listened to the siren song. And
Yes.
that is something that is said to severely mess somebody up. Like, there's a reason that nobody ever escapes from it, because you just want to, jump towards the sirens, who will then, end you.
Mm-hmm.
So, Calypso, was saying, here's some lotus flower. I can deal with your physical pain, but
No, I'll hear you.
let's deal with that emotional pain at a later date.
Yeah.
That's not important right now.
Trying to heal both those at the same time would be a tall task.
Yes. But
Yeah.
we get to see the whole Odyssey,
No,
his Odyssey after winning the battle,
Oh yeah.
and
It's like watching it with him, like him
Yeah.
remember all the journey, because starting with literally just leaving from Troy. Just, hey, should we follow Agamemnon? Yeah, that might be a good idea. He's going the routes with the traders.
nope, I'm good. I'm doing
Yeah.
my own thing.
I do love that. Was like one of my favorite things about the movie is how they show like how Odysseus's hubris and his
Ego.
his ego and his thinking that he can control everything is like what gets him in a lot of these situations, and him thinking he's the cleverest man alive and he knows what's best.
I mean, they pulled off a crazy military tactic. He's running off that high.
Mm-hmm. I mean, they sieged an impregnable city.
Mm-hmm.
So-
I mean, that's what it was called.
That's a feat of its own. So if I did that, I would be a little cocky too.
Oh, exactly. So it all works. It all makes sense as to why he's the way he is at this point. So when he's going off and he's like, okay, we're gonna make our own path. We're gonna have our own journey. We're gonna take I think he said the south winds instead of what the traders were taking. Which again, why would you not do what very experienced traders would do? I mean, this is probably gonna be the safest path possible.
We'll find out.
Yeah.
At the end?
Exactly. But
well, that's why I love it, because at the beginning you're thinking, why would you do that?
Mhm.
Like, why? But like as the movie goes on and you get the more and more pieces of the Trojan War and how it really messed with Odysseus's head, just seeing everything, I just love that slow reveal of like, hey, maybe he doesn't want to go home.
I mean, after the siege of Troy, I think in the movie they said the reason why Odysseus didn't follow Agamemnon, thank you, was because Odysseus said, like, I'm sick and tired of following him. We followed him for 10 years. I'm done following him.
yeah.
So he wanted to take his own route because he was too prideful, too egotistic.
And too tired, like you said.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I mean, it all makes sense.
Oh yeah,
It all
I'd be
makes
tired
sense.
too of walking behind that man who's just aura farming in every single scene he's
The
in.
entire movie.
Boom,
Aura.
boom.
Oh, and the sound. I mean, we haven't said it yet, but throughout this whole movie, the sound, the music alone, and then the sound effects were just incredible, amazing,
It was like my favorite
immaculate.
part. Every time it would just start slowly, just. And it would just slowly build. I was just always on the edge of my seat, and it would always go like so much longer than I would expect it to. So I'm just like, come on, have the. And then when it finally has the moment of like that release of the music stopping and the reveal happening, of whatever, like when they open the gates of Troy, ooh. that moment hit so hard.
Well, what about the Cyclops scene? The first big step in his journey. That whole sequence is just there's a lot going on, not just with the sound, but with the lighting too, and it felt like a horror movie. So I mean it was a very good start to the journey.
Yeah, Nolan did a great job on that scene. Like, I remember like when the Cyclops closed the cave door. I know it was a big rock, but I'm calling it a door.
Yeah,
It essentially was his door.
yeah,
Yeah. When he closed that, it just got instantly dark, and it was just Odysseus and his men lit by the campfire, and you couldn't see anything else. And you're like, okay, where is this gigantic monster that I just saw? Like, where did he go? And then all of a sudden, yoink.
a hand pluck.
No, yeah, literally just out of the darkness, yoink, nom 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 nom.
Well, you're hearing the
It's a little treat.
screaming, and then the screaming stops,
You
and
just
that's
hear the metal clank,
yes.
the crunched up like bloody helmet.
Mm.
No, yeah,
Nasty.
that scene was very well done, and yeah, them just having to. again, Odysseus has to use his cunning and figure out a way out of there, because without, like he said, if they kill the Cyclops, you're stuck in there.
Yeah, you can't move the rock. It's too big.
It's a huge boulder. I don't think these 20 men or however many men could beat it. So no, he's got to figure out a plan to get them out of there without killing the Cyclops.
Yeah, no, and they have to just stay quiet because he's eating like 2-3 of them a day. So they got to get out as quickly as possible. And Odysseus is like, okay, I think we go out with the sheeps. That's going to be the best way. Go out with the herd, and this is the only way we can do it. And it kind of works for a little, kind of halfway, but not fully, unfortunately.
I mean, so this scene kind of bothered me because the Cyclops didn't talk until he got hurt. And then he was crying to Poseidon to curse Odysseus and his men. But like in the books and all the other, media surrounding this, Odysseus has a conversation with the Cyclops, and you get to see how cunning and witty Odysseus actually is in like dire situations. Like in an emergency situation, the Cyclops just came up to them and he's like, "Who are you?" And Odysseus is like, "My name's nobody." So when the other Cyclops come in, it didn't happen in the movie, but when the other Cyclops come in like the books and stuff, they're asking, "Who hurts you?" And the Cyclops says, "Nobody hurts me." And so, the Cyclops are like, "Okay, get over it." And they walk away. And that leaves Odysseus and his men a chance to escape. But they didn't touch that in the movie.
No, yeah.
So that bothered me a little bit.
I think it would have been perfect if they had like combined them like with how it happened in the book and how it happened in the movie, because as he's leaving in the book, obviously once they all escape, or not in the book, in the actual movie, and he just turns around and can't let him go. He shoots him in the eye just to incur his wrath and Poseidon's wrath. I wish they kind of would have, like in the book, had him, say, this was Odysseus, have them have the moment of, I can't get away without telling them who bested, him, that type of moment.
Yeah.
At least, cool. I mean, they still, he figured out to not kill him initially, but to poke out his eye just to make him not see, and then he did, put the hay on all their backs, so most of them pretty much escaped, which was all cool, but, yeah, no, it would have been interesting to see him communicate back to the Cyclops, and so that the Cyclops could tell either, at least Poseidon, hey, this guy's name is either Odysseus or nobody, like they said in the book, but it would have been cool him to say his actual name, but.
Oh, yeah. But I mean, it was still really well done. They did a good job of showing that. Yeah, now you guys mess with Poseidon's kin, so you're gonna incur his wrath everywhere you go. Which you're sailing in the oceans, so.
Oh yeah,
you're kind of in his terrain.
Oh yeah, it's his realm.
Oh yeah, I mean that scene was so well done. I loved the Cyclops scene.
And the special effects on the Cyclops too.
It was all it was all practical, I think.
Yeah. No, I don't think they had any little to zero CGI in the movie.
Oh yeah, I mean there's Christopher Nolan's one of those top 3 directors currently, because he's just so good. He's just so good. But yeah, no, the next island they go to though with the giant men.
Yes.
And then the man-sized baby that they first encounter. Because when they walk up that person, I'm like, what is this a Kingsguard member wearing all this,
he turned
white
around.
cloak?
Yeah, because it looks like a fully grown man in a set of armor.
Yeah, like a white cloak.
Yeah, he turns around and he's like, oh, this is like a child's face. What the heck? But he's their height.
Yeah, what's going on? And then, of course, when it starts crying, it's like, oh, well, I think something bigger is about to show up.
Yeah.
They might be in trouble.
Oh, yeah. Well, and then it was cool, because once the giants do show up, because in the books, that is such an iconic scene of just, these massive men-like things, just, fish in a barrel, just stabbing his men in the ocean and destroying their ships. That's just such an iconic scene. Mm-hmm. But, also the shape-shifting forest, the way the forest was, shifting, so, like a prison.
Yeah, I was confused about that. Was that from the giants, or was that a magically enchanted forest?
I honestly have no idea.
It could be either or, but it's definitely, again, more wrath from the gods. The gods are definitely making things difficult for him. But I like those effects.
Yeah, it kind of freaked me out when the forest started surrounding them in a cage. And I'm sitting there thinking to myself, I could easily escape that. Just slip right through the big gap in the trees. But they were like, oh no, we're surrounded by trees. And then the giants are like, stab.
I'm just gonna smash through the trees with the giants.
They're like punching through trees, and they threw a guy at a tree, and the tree just snapped in half.
It was
They were
brutal.
strong.
No, yeah, it was brutal. It was a good scene.
But there was a severe lack of blood.
No, yeah, they definitely held back. It's like it was
rated
rated R,
yeah.
but like they didn't go too crazy.
Yeah, no, it was well, I did like how they pretty much almost obliterated. Like they took out 2 of the 3 ships that were there, I think, or maybe there's 4.
No, it was 2 of the 3.
Yeah, so it was just the main ship left, and those giant men had just slaughtered a bunch.
Literally.
Bunch of Odysseus' men.
Yeah, no, immediately dealing with the repercussions of not taking the easy route. And just having to fight these giant. Well, not fight. That's it. There's no fight.
Yeah, you can't fight a giant that like 5 times your size.
Odysseus did kill one though, because Odysseus is a hero essentially. Like he's just a step above most men in this world, like mortal men.
Isn't he like in the book supposed to be chosen by Athena or something like that?
Yeah, I mean a lot of the main characters in the books are like just I don't know, the way I look at them, they're just the named characters are just special, like Ajax, Hector, all them. Like they're chosen by the gods. They're
like champions.
Yeah, they're champions. They're just a little bit better than everyone else. It's just the way, especially with the way Odysseus is portrayed in this movie. He's worth like 10 men. Like he's just slaughtering dudes. He's the best bowman too. Like he's pew pew pew.
I mean, the suitor scene. We'll talk about that later, but
we got to get to the next stop that they go through. In this scene, he's not going to be able to use his weapons as much as he does for the other fights.
Oh, yeah. Well, because at this point, it's gotten to the point where his crew is like, all right, we want to go home, and you're making a lot of bad decisions. We keep dying, so we're going to make the choice here. You stay with the boat. We're going to go find us some food on this island.
Mm-hmm.
And they just so happen to run into a witch, essentially.
Nothing like running into a witch.
Oh, yeah, witch who can... Oh, that scene did get me a little bit. I was like, whoa, this is like just her just like shifting their faces with her...
Well, and they're like forcefully eating, and
just eating the slop.
and the sound effects again, and just all the sloppy, it was a little off-putting.
I could feel this movie in my chest. It was just such like I just felt like I was in the movie every time because it was so like...
Very immersed.
Yeah, very immersed.
The food itself looked pretty gross. I'm not gonna lie. I don't understand how they were able to eat it, but
they were
starving.
Yeah.
Starving man will eat just about anything.
Oh yeah,
he'll eat schlop.
As long as it looks edible, they're eating it.
Edible enough.
Yes.
And they ate it, and then they got turned into their true form.
Yes, which pigs, because they're gluttonous and they want to eat and raid and do all those things. But she was showing them their true selves, because she turns them back, but she's like, I'll put you back in your disguise, is what your disguise, here's your disguise. So she obviously sees all humans as just like just like creatures, is what she thinks.
I think it's all men, because I think she has a thing against men, because if you look at the creatures that she casts her spells on, they're men.
Well, what about her sister, like the bird in the cage?
That's an excellent point. I think her sister was a special case, but like in the books and stuff, she has a bunch of servants in her palace that she protects by casting the spells on men.
Oh,
so
okay.
that way she protects her own.
Well, men were the fighters back then.
Oh,
Men were the ones in war. They were doing the warring, so it makes a lot of sense.
Especially at this point in time, what they keep alluding to.
Oh yeah,
people from the sea. The sea people are attacking, and they're always men.
But our buddy Odysseus is able to snatch that bird in the little cage that she has, figuring out that it means something to the witch, and she's able to turn all of his buddies back into humans, and is again really good effects, very good.
Well, and he's just like, hey, they just want to go home. Just let us go home, please. And she's like, hey, maybe you should go talk to the dead, because I think you're gonna want to hear what these people have to say.
Got some important things down in the underworld. Some secrets.
Oh, yeah. And I did. I mean, like you said, all the effects were just amazing. Like, throughout the entire movie.
But there was no bag of wind.
No, there was not a bag of wind.
It had to come up some point, didn't it?
It did. I mean, there's a lot of stuff. It's tough, because if they wanted to adapt everything, it'd be like a 5 or 6 hour movie at least.
Be like a Lord of the Rings level kind of movie,
Oh, yeah,
which
like
I would have been down for.
Oh, yeah, that'd be a three movie trilogy for the Odyssey that they just film back to back to back, and then just drop it all like in like 1 year segments. That'd be pretty cool. Would have been pretty cool.
Yeah.
Christopher Nolan, the 3-part director edition.
Director's cut, where he just adds everything that they didn't put in the movie, like the bag of wind.
Yes.
Yeah, there was no Hermes, which was a vital part in the fight with Cersei. You know, he gave.
They nerfed her a little.
They nerfed him. There was no like magic or big godly intervention in this movie.
No,
it was more of him.
More grounded, like slightly more grounded, because I still had all the fantastical elements, but like everything was just toned down magic wise.
Yeah, he uses reasoning a lot more, like his charisma and his speaking skills, and then for the people he could talk to, and then for everything else, especially as we go further and further on, and he sees that the gods are just not in his favor. They have to. He has to do a little bit more.
He's got to do what he's got to do. He's got to talk to some people. He just wants to figure out the way home, and the only people who know that are going to be the dead people.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's got to sail to the underworld. Sail to where the river of fire meets the river of ice. Is that what she said?
Yeah, the lava with the ice, I think. Yeah.
And the ash turns into that like field of like ash almost. I mean, it looked cool.
Oh, yeah. It was really cool.
Yeah, we just cut directly from Cersei's palace of her telling him, you got to go to the underworld, and then pretty much like the next scene, we're at the underworld. And it's like very foggy, good setup. A little bit of a lack of detail in my opinion. He could have added a few more pillars or something like that, make it look a little more dead.
Make it look a little more hellish.
Yeah.
No, yeah. I mean, I get that.
I mean, there was nothing there, so I guess like nothing's growing. It's all dead. I don't know. It was like a wasteland.
Oh yeah. I mean,
It kind of just felt like another island.
That's true. Yeah, I felt like they just sailed to it.
Yeah,
for sure.
I mean, they kind of did. They just sailed to it. But yeah, I mean, they got a lot of information there. They talked to so many people. We did finally get to hear Agamemnon talk, because every other moment is just him just and him just like standing there or walking slowly, and then he finally talks, and it's just, hey guys, how you doing?
It was a little jarring.
Yeah, maybe don't trust your wife, Odysseus. Although I did kind of murder my child, so whoopsie.
When the dead started coming up out of the ground, I thought they were gonna have to fight them a little bit, and then I watched the movie a little bit more and saw they just wanted to drink from the sacrificial plate and talk to Odysseus, because they were all dead people from Odysseus' crew.
No, yeah, they wanted closure, or just to hear tales of how the rest of the crew is gonna die. No, yeah. Sinan was very important too.
Yeah, no, Sinan being the child that took the fall for
Robert Pattinson.
Yes, Robert Pattinson when he's younger.
Greek man.
Yeah, and he took the draft stick and was brought in to fight and be conscripted instead of Robert Pattinson. Which again shows more of his sly weasel ways of doing things. So.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I do like Robert Pattinson's portrayal of, like you said, just a sly, weaselly man. He's so
he's got
over
range.
the top. It's funny. It's good.
He did a great job with that character.
No, he did. Yeah. He did. He was so easy to hate and like want to see his downfall. But yeah, no, it was. It just sucks because he also lied to Sinan about taking care of his dad, because Sinan's dad was there before he got there. He swindled him. He made him go on this war, telling everyone, I didn't get drafted. He wanted to go. This like 5 or 10-year-old wants to go.
Yeah, no, that's just such a messed up thing.
Like, where was that child's parents?
Working. But at least they get more direct. They talk to what's the guy they talk to? I can't remember.
Tiresias?
Yeah.
The blind prophet?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. No, they talk to him. He tells them, hey, you need to start obeying to what the gods have to say and what they're telling you to do, and don't do your own thing. Or else everybody's going to die, including you. Especially you.
I found it really funny when Tiresias told Odysseus and Odysseus' men, be like, yeah, what I'm about to say is not for these guys. Get them out of here. And then he just like leans closer to Odysseus. He's like, yeah, if they kill that cow, they're all dead. If you choose Charybdis, you're all dead. You gotta kill at least 6 of them by going to Scylla. You just gotta let go.
Gotta make some choices to save the most people you possibly can. And whatever you do, do not kill one of those cows. Do not do it.
Yeah, no, he's they're all being guests, and if they're gonna, destroy the sanctity of a guest and host, that's against Zeus's law, as many things in this story.
That's a big theme.
Done. Oh yeah, no, and I mean it's what they did at the very beginning. Troy, the whole siege of Troy, or the invasion of Troy, is breaking of Zeus's law. That was a peace offering that was given, the whole horse, and then it just was turned into a massacre. So this is kind of a part of the punishment.
What is Zeus's law? Is it just basically the golden rule of treat others how you want to be treated?
Golden rule, guest right. So yeah, like treat others how you want to be treated. And yeah, like if there's a guest in your home, you can't harm them.
I think it's a lot of it's probably their rules in the religion too. Like they probably have a lot of stuff they have to follow. But yeah, that the one that they keep referring to is treat others how you want to be treated, and their guest rights. So, which is important in politics of all ages and all times. Diplomats need to have safety. If they don't, then it's just endless war. So.
Oh yeah, as they keep hinting at throughout the movie with these sea raiders who are just
sea people.
Vicious people.
They're gonna get you.
They're vicious. They ignore Zeus's law. They just will come into your home and kill you and assault you. They do what they want.
They're gonna pillage.
Oh, yeah, they're coming. But hey, Scylla's also coming.
Yeah, no.
And the sirens too. That was a good scene too.
Well, I love that. As soon as they leave Hades and everything, or not Hades, but they leave the prophecy, they go out and first thing is sirens, and Matt Damon's like, oh, I guess I kind of want to hear this for shits and giggles, I guess.
I'm a traveler. I want to experience this. This will be my only time to ever experience it.
Well, the rumor is that everyone that has seen the sirens and heard their song has died.
Mm-hmm.
So there's no survivors that can live to tell what the siren song sounds like. So he's like, I want to hear it. Tie me up and don't let me out. So he listens to it and he breaks down a little bit. He goes through some emotions.
Oh, I bet.
Another case of his hubris, just being like, I want to be that one guy.
I can take it. I can handle it.
I'm built different.
I'm special.
Yeah.
Exactly. No, yeah. But, I mean, it was a really well done scene. And the one dude who took out his wax when he, looked at it, he's like, oh, this is crazy. I got to hear this too. Whoa. And then he just swims off into the fog.
Got caught in a spell and, just went straight to his death.
Oh, yeah. Just watching it from, and that was another cool effect when they put the one ear in, the left side of the theater goes out sound-wise. They put in the right ear, the right side of the theater deafens. And you just hear it from his second in command. Starts with the
Eurylochus.
Yeah, Eurylochus. Yeah, and you see it from his point of view, and he's just like, this is crazy, because everything's all muffled, and you just see your captain just screaming and crying, going through all the emotions.
I like how you could hear the muffled screams through the quote-unquote beeswax in our ear.
Mm-hmm. No, again, more just amazing sound editing and production and effects. It's just crazy. This whole thing has just been a spectacular adventure, Odyssey as it's referred to. But yeah, what he's listening to, he later refers to it's all the forgotten memories, and it's all of your decisions that you've made through life, wrapped in sound. So as beautiful it is to relive some of those memories, it's just also extremely painful. So it's just amazing writing, just such amazing writing, amazing. It's crazy when you actually stick to the original piece. Crazy.
Ryan Condal, House of the Dragon.
I see you guys have some feelings about that.
Yeah, so we have to cross over. There has to be some kind of crossover.
There's something all right going on with that.
And what I liked about the siren scene was it made me want to hear the song. Because, what Odysseus was showing was like, I want to hear what he's hearing. So it was very good on Christopher Nolan to, mute the sound to keep the viewers like, what could that sound like? What could that possibly sound like to make them want to do that?
Yeah.
So great directive decision on that part, on not giving us a clue as to what it could be.
Beautiful decision.
No, yeah, the whole scene's just beautiful. I loved it all. Like, just again, the sound direction is just so good. This movie's gonna win so many awards for so many different things.
And then off in the distance, you see the sirens just posted up on a rock.
Oh yeah,
and it's a beautiful woman, but it's too far away. You don't see what she looks like or anything, so you can't tell if she's got fangs or anything waiting in the dark, waiting to snap you.
Well, I liked how their faces, because you could see them like laying around, but their faces were like blank, like completely like not like if you like looked hard enough, and it was probably from the fog too, but I think that goes with it, this kind of like faceless idea of like what you think either love or what your desires like truly are. So it's just all so scary, and like all they need is the sound, and then they've got you hooked. So
I mean, that's one of the most iconic scenes in the entire book.
I mean, it's so iconic that it bleeds out into other forms of like every sea adventure pretty much, except for One Piece. I haven't seen them in One Piece yet.
Yeah.
But like every sea adventure has some sort of a siren. So,
or mermaids.
It's that iconic.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, for sure. It's all just so great. So yeah.
And then you just the sound just he plucks out the earwax. Oh, everything's back. And Odysseus is just shaken, like he's like a different man at this point now, because you can just see what he went through. He's just trying to explain to them what he heard while they are now again heading to yet another danger.
Yeah, it's the most painful yet amazing sound he's ever heard.
Yeah, because I mean, he goes on to describe after he hears it to the men, because the men are like, "What the heck did you hear?" And he's like, "It was the song of all the broken promises that I failed to keep." Mm-hmm. And so, thinking about that, you're just like, "Oh man, I've had some promises that I've broken, but not ones where people's lives were at stake." Mm-hmm. Making that promise to the 600 men of, "Yeah, we're gonna make it home. Yeah, you'll see your family again."
And they're like down to 24 at this point.
Yeah.
Like they lost all the other ships. This one, they've lost people on this during the storms. It's...
Oh yeah, those storm scenes are crazy.
Yeah.
Dude's just getting whipped off the ships, and
I felt bad for that guy.
No, yeah, that was crazy.
No, yeah, there's a bunch of people that got overboarded by different waves and by the wind, and some getting knocked off by the mast, and
oh yeah, just getting bonked.
Yeah, no. But after the sirens, they do encounter the next decision, and at this point, the whole crew is kind of like, we're pretty much done listening to you, Odysseus. You have taken us through all these perilous places, and so many of us have died. So they kind of take the reins, and they get put with a choice, either to go towards the whirlpool or to go to the channel. The kind of like valley river kind of thing. And they're thinking, oh, we're not going to go to the whirlpool because we're all going to die. And that's where Odysseus is saying, just, I was told to take the whirlpool, just do it. And they're like, no, we're not going to do that.
He's like, all right, suit yourselves. And then it's like, oh yeah, we did it. This another classic tense like ship scene where they're trying to work their way past the whirlpool, and they do it, and everyone's like, yeah. Hey, bald guy. Hey, we did it. Yoink.
Yes.
Yoinked out. And I'd completely forgotten about
pops
this.
Up.
Yeah, no, I'd completely forgotten about this in the books. I was like, what is this? I couldn't remember.
The monster that's plucking them from the ridge.
Looking like the Mind Flayer.
Yeah, that thing was freaky looking.
Yeah.
The scene leading up to that kind of reminded me of that scene from Chowder, where Chowder's sailing down the river, and it's like you go left and you go towards the sun, and you go down towards this like rocky valley.
Yeah.
Those are your two options. That's what this scene reminded me of. And he's like, I don't trust the look of that sun. That's what Scylla felt like.
When the sun turns around, it had a knife and fork, and it was waiting for him to go that way. I had forgotten about that until you said that. Chowder's a good show.
It is a good show. Shout out Cartoon Network.
Yeah, shout out the real ones. They're the real ones. Yeah, no, that
6 die.
Yeah,
that was the price that the prophecy told.
Well, and then they're like, you knew, and he's like, hey, you guys wanted to make this choice. That was not me. That was y'all's choice. That was y'all's choice.
I said go this way. Y'all said, no, we're gonna go this way.
But you knew, you didn't give us all the information.
Yeah.
You told me not to tell you.
Well, and then they get out of the valley inlet channel thing indeed, and this is where they're told that there is going to be an island where they can kind of hang out, and they are told one rule: do not eat a single cattle. Do not eat any of them.
None of those bovine. Leave them all alone.
Yes, they are sacred.
You know, they are what, Helios's, I think, or the sun god.
Yeah, the sun god. I don't know if it's Helios or Apollo at this point in time, but yeah, the sun god's sacred cattle. You're not to mess with them, or you're gonna suffer some severe consequences.
I mean, he tries. Odysseus tries. He makes them all promise him that they will not touch the cows, and they're like, "Oh, of course."
Well, they tried for a while.
We're like, we're gonna chill here for a little while, and then we're gonna go back out. And then Poseidon said, "No, you're staying on this island until you eat one of those cows, because I'm not gonna let you leave."
Yeah, the wind is gonna constantly blow towards the island, so that you guys can never get off the island. And yeah, they go through all their provisions. They find basically all the food nearby, and they're starting to look at all these tasty cattle around.
Oh yeah.
You know, I'm kind of surprised. They knew they were going to go on a boat over the water. They would pack supplies, yes, but nobody thought to bring a fishing pole.
Yeah, no, they're not fishermen, bro. They're all warriors.
So many of their problems would have been solved if somebody brought a fishing pole.
Poseidon's not going to let them get any
Poseidon's
fish.
Like, no, none of those fish are biting today.
They're going to be clear water all around him because there's going to be no fish.
Just dead calm, just nothing in the water, nothing to eat. Yeah, no, you said yeah.
And this drives the crew to, unfortunately, kill one of these sacred cattle, start cooking it up, and their defense is, we thought you Odysseus wouldn't notice. We don't care about the gods.
I'm not the one you need to worry about.
Yes.
Now, did they dig that hole that they were eating out? Like, do you think that they were do you think that they dug that hole, or do you think that
Like,
hole was there
I
already?
think it was a natural crater.
Okay, because it kind of looked to me like they dug that hole.
It could have.
I mean, yeah, it kind of looked like they were just hiding. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. I was like, did they just? Because it did kind of look really out of place. I feel like maybe they did. Yeah, dig a little bunker.
It's like a Minecraft creeper hole.
Yeah. Well, but then they were like, oh, this light of this fire totally won't just go out into the sky.
No,
Yeah, an entire cooking,
Yeah,
roasting
cooking a
a whole.
cow.
Yeah.
they're never gonna smell a cooking cow.
Oh yeah, Odysseus is not very clever. He'll never know.
Yeah. No. So that, and of course they all disobey him, and this is in turn disobeying the prophecy of the gods.
When he's like, hey, I told you, it's not me I'm worried about. It's y'all. But hey, we'll see what happens.
Yeah, because the prophecy said that Odysseus would make it home.
Oh yeah.
Not anything about the men though.
Yep, yep. He's gotta witness what he wrought. No, yeah, it's and then obviously the wind. Poseidon's finally like, hey, look, it's calm. You guys can leave now.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Look, it's so easy.
Yeah. Right into his and Zeus's hands, and then yeah, just literally middle of the ocean, just
A storm.
a storm, Dick, a storm.
You can't calm down because we're on a boat and we're all dying.
Well, then the boat pulls the Titanic and snaps in half, and then Odysseus' side just floats away, and the rest of the men
They're gone.
Never seen again.
Yeah,
Dale.
never at the bottom of the sea, bottom of the Aegean Sea, Mediterranean.
No, yeah.
I'm
And
never
he ends up on Calypso's island.
Yeah, I mean, I've heard of worse fates. I mean, Calypso. Woo.
Hey, she does. She nurses him back to health.
That's true. That's true.
I mean,
well, they spent 3 years traveling, like him and his men, and then
that's after the 9 of warring.
no, well, 10 of warring.
10, yes.
So then 10 years of warring, 3 years of traveling,
13.
and then it's finally revealed. You've been here for 7 years.
So
7 more years.
22 decades.
Yep. 20 years since he's been home, since he's seen his boy, since he's seen his wife.
Yep. I couldn't imagine. It's like you almost forget their face at that point. After that much time away.
And I mean, like, little Tom Holland was a baby. So
Right.
you don't even know what your son looks like at all.
Well, we don't even talk about his little journey to go to Sparta and see Menelaus.
Yeah, I know. Earlier in the movie, we start to see this, but it is kind of a huge scene where little Tom Holland goes to see the Punisher, John Bernthal, to learn about his papa.
To see how he made it back, because he made it back, and even he says it took me years to make it back. Like, we were all fated to have a terrible trip home, except for Agamemnon. But he then immediately died, so I think I'll take my fate. At least me and Helen made it home, and I did.
Yeah, go ahead.
I was just gonna say I did really love I can't remember what her name is, but the portrayal of Helen of Troy.
Yeah, she did a great job.
What
No.
were you gonna say?
God, move on.
Okay. No worries.
It'll
But
come
yeah,
to me.
no. The whole scene with Menelaus, like, kind of being a pretty relatively chill guy. I mean, like everyone says, the war was not for Helen. It was just an excuse for Agamemnon to destroy Troy and just conquer more land and just have free trade routes. But yeah, I just loved the whole stuff with Menelaus and him just telling about his dad, so we could finally learn like what kind of man his dad was from the source, like from a dude who spent years with him. I did love their relationship in the movie because it made it seem like him and Odysseus were like buddies, like they were like the duo going in there and doing all that stuff. It was pretty cool.
When you need some help, you call them boys, and they'll
Oh,
take
yeah.
care of something for you.
Oh, they're them boys.
But when we got the description, I think it was from John Bernthal's story about what happened during the Trojan War inside of the horse.
Oh, yeah.
I was a little disgusted, and
I mean,
I felt bad because
it was accurate, though.
yeah, I mean the guys that were on the bottom of the horse, they drowned
Yeah.
because the tide came in.
In pee and poo.
Oh yeah, that part. That I would want to be one of the guys near
Oh
the
yeah,
top.
yeah, no,
Yeah.
I don't want to get pooed on or peed on.
no, yeah. You
Or tooted on.
just be one of the small guys.
I mean, that's gonna happen eventually.
Oh, well, it's all going to happen eventually. They're stuck in this thing. I mean, and it showed, the movie showed, like, just how long it was and how long it took for Troy to show up and, like, grab them and pull them.
Kill Sinon.
Oh,
Just have to
yeah.
lie to him.
Do you think they had like a shift schedule on like who got what position inside the horse? Meaning, like, I don't want to get peed on today. Let me move to the top.
I don't think there was much moving. I think they were so packed like sardines in there that you just couldn't move around. Like,
I was afraid you'd say that.
I'm afraid it's true.
That is worst case. Just whoever's at the bottom, just sorry, you're gonna be smelling like Argos. Just on the shit pile.
Hopefully they didn't burn down the bathhouse in Troy, so that when they finished sieging them,
They burned that whole thing down.
All of it.
no,
They razed that.
those guys on the horse are like, "Give me a bath, bro. Give me a bath."
Burn and salt.
Well, that's the thing. Historically, like I've been watching stuff about it. There's been like 7 different City of Troys. Like that one is like the 3rd or 4th iteration, supposedly, like the one that happened in the Odyssey or Iliad.
Oh.
Just some historical facts that I've been
I
listening
did not
to
know that.
recently.
No, yeah, there's a lot of different Troy sites that they think are different time periods of what people considered Troy, because settlements were up and down a lot more back then. a lot of oh, well, there's a drought. Well, we kind of all have to just dip and leave because there's no water, especially in the Middle East.
I have an idea. Let's just take the city and move it somewhere else.
No, we just need to wait for the Romans to come in, and then we'll be fine. They'll invent the aqueducts, and we'll be all good. Fresh water for everyone.
This is true. This is true.
But yeah, no, I just love the whole, like, pretty much the whole first, like, 2/3, I guess, are pretty much his journey. Maybe
When he finally wakes up.
Oh yeah, finally wakes up.
Gets off that Lotus.
Oh yeah, he's finally learns his lesson. Is like, hey, maybe I need to stop trying to control everything and just let go and just see where fate takes me.
Let it flow.
Let it flow. Let it go.
And we get to the last act of the movie, and it honestly it changes from the journey Odyssey to finally like the end of it, a conclusion, and it's. And oh yes, he's back home.
It's time for revenge.
And the pluck of the bow.
That's how you know Papa's home.
Oh, exactly.
He literally just gets on some driftwood that he collected and just says, "All right, Poseidon, take me home." Mm-hmm. And he did. He washed up on the shores of Ithaca.
Oh yeah, and it looked while he was on that raft. And the way that they shot with the different angles, it just felt like just sitting on that, laying on that on the raft, all the water just like going over him, and he's just holding for dear life, hoping that this makeshift like 5-boarded raft can keep him together.
Oh yeah, I mean, hey, it's his old ship. He trusts that. He trusts it with his life.
I mean, that ship was with him from the start to the very finish of his journey. But I mean, watching him float there, it looked very peaceful. I'm not going to lie. I might go to vacation there.
I mean, yeah. Greece is cool.
Yeah.
Nah, the water.
Yeah, just go chill in the water like a houseboat.
Yeah.
You going to bring a fishing pole?
Yeah, he'll bring a fishing pole.
I'll make sure to bring one this time. I'll learn from Odysseus' mistakes and bring a fishing pole.
Yeah, so I hope you learn from all of his mistakes. Don't shoot the Cyclops in the eye either when you're leaving.
Yeah, it's not going to end well for anybody.
Well, I did like him meeting all of his friends again when he gets back home. What's his face? The half-blind guy.
Oh yeah. I don't know what his character.
His buddy, who I think he was in the Trojan Horse too.
I'm blind guy?
I think so.
No, he left him behind. He left him behind. He literally, they comment on it. It's like smart of you to leave behind your most trusted servant.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, he stayed there and pretty much raised Tom Holland, essentially, it seemed like. But yeah, no, it's...
And then him meeting his son.
Him meeting his son.
That was an emotional one.
Just being like, who's this guy? And he's like, oh, I'm a friend of your dad's. I'm here to help you. Sorry, we can't bury Ryan Hurst. We gotta leave him, burn this place down. But we're gonna go home. And then, just... Of course, the meeting everyone was waiting for. Just him walking up, seeing Argos... And I definitely teared up a little bit. And then of course it immediately cuts to, hands to Telemachus, just seeing him, seeing the way Argos reacts right before he dies, and he's just, wait a second. I think that might be my dad.
Yeah, no, I mean just watching that little dog on the mound,
the poo pile.
Yeah, that was heartbreaking.
He was just waiting for his master to come back home so he could die.
It was 20 years.
Killed me.
Yeah, that was emotional.
Emotional, reunions, like all the emotional reunions. Then right to just, right to more emotion because then we get him telling Penelope the story of just the real, just everything, just how he felt like after the Trojan War, because we had been getting it in bits and pieces, but we finally get of him just being like, what we did there, I think, destroyed humanity, and we are the Sea People. Like, we are the Raiders who are going to ruin this next era, and it's going to be a lost history because of what we did in that war. So that's just, that whole conversation was just, it was just so good.
Yeah. There was so much emotion in that scene. Like, when he was going on to describe the acts of Odysseus, because he was disguising himself as somebody else. Like the fact that he never forgot to wear the pin, so he brings that emotion for Penelope to know that her husband still cared for her even on the battlefield.
Well, and Anne Hathaway was great.
Oh, she did
amazing,
fantastic job.
She is Penelope now.
Yes.
Fantastic job.
Oh yeah, she was so. I mean, all the scenes with her and Robert Pattinson, and just her and everyone. Especially that scene with her Robert Pattinson, where she's just talking to him about everything, and she did such a good job as Penelope. And even Tom Holland did a really good job as Telemachus.
Yes.
Telemachus.
Nah, Telemachus. I'm just gonna keep calling him Telemachus because that's how I read it in the books. Was Telemachus.
I didn't understand. Like, understand why she was screaming so much at Telemachus when they had that little conversation before he departed to what was that guy's name? John Barenthal's character.
Menelaus.
Yeah, that guy.
I think she just didn't see him. She just continued to see him as her boy, as her little boy. I think she wasn't ready to move on without seeing Odysseus again. Like, she needed that closure.
I think she truly felt for or feared for his life as well. Like,
Yeah.
I think she thought if he left, he's just gonna die.
Which it was proven it would have been correct.
What would have happened if Odysseus didn't pull up?
If he didn't pull up,
Oh yeah,
Telemachus would have been dead.
Ryan Hurst was no help to poison from priests.
Well, after Odysseus as like posing as the beggar and is talking to Penelope, and she's kind of getting an idea. She's like, okay, all right, that's it. And she like opens the door up. She tells everybody, tell all the suitors that tomorrow night there shall be a feast, and we're gonna have a little competition, and I'm gonna get married.
Mm-hmm.
And that's kind of
May the best man win.
Oh yeah, and it sets off the true end of the final act where everybody, all the suitors come in, and yeah, they get ready to do this challenge, and they all get like the weapons off the wall, and they're setting it all up, and we're starting to remember because we saw earlier during a feast back in the good old times before Troy and everything like that. You know, they were having a fun time. You know, Odysseus would shoot his little bow inside the house and yeah, be able to string the bow that nobody else except Odysseus could do. And so that's all she asked for her new husband, is to be able to string the bow and to shoot a nice shot between, like, what was it, like 8 sets of axes or something?
It's funny, in my head I always viewed it as like the axe head itself.
Yeah.
Like that little time, because I feel like that's what it was. I think they did kind of change it a little bit.
Yeah, like, you know, you take the axe part off of the axe, like the metal part, and then like that little slit.
Oh,
where
yeah.
Where the wooden shaft goes through.
Yes.
Because I was gonna say, watching it, I was like, I mean, that's the stringing the bow is impressive. Shooting, that's a pretty big target. You know, that's a pretty big hole to shoot through.
Shouldn't any normal archer...
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But
and he was like standing right in front of it too.
Exactly.
But that's the thing, like, the
Not
suitors
all
are not warriors. Those are all the boys that were left behind.
Yes.
While the men went out to war.
They did such a good job of portraying all the suitors. Like, they portrayed them exactly how I thought they'd be, just
weak,
sleazy and just
measly.
I just want this free kingship.
Yes. I'm just going to do politics to earn my kingdom instead of, you know, actually going out and fighting a war and earning it.
Yeah, because none of them had, like, a general or a father figure to be able to teach them how to be a warrior. When, you know, it's a small island, so, you know, that's one of their biggest things that they have. They're a small warrior kingdom.
Oh, yeah. It's just good. It's just all good. Heath from The Walking Dead.
Well, the reveal was just so good because Odysseus is like, you know, oh, I'm not gonna get the soup, you know, that I'm gonna go right over to Robert Pattinson and I'm gonna be like, hey, nudge, 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 and kind of goad him a little bit to where Robert Pattinson gets up, he gets a little angry, throws a chair at a beggar, at a as they call a beggar. had to get that one out. That was said like a dozen times.
We were all just waiting. We were just waiting for the meme moment, and of course it did happen. It just kept waiting, and finally happens at the end, of course. But yeah, no, just waiting for that.
The reveal, though, Odysseus finally like lowering his head, and then
just watching all these dudes fail to even string the bow. Like,
yes.
Can't even get that part done.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
And I like the fact that they mentioned that Odysseus openly challenged any man to try and string the bow as a challenge for the throne. You know, that just shows like he is something special.
Yeah. Well, he is fit to be the king of Ithaca.
Oh yeah. And they all fail, and it's like, all right. Rob Pattinson's like, all right, I'm not even gonna try because I know I'm not gonna be able to do it. We've played your games. None of us are Odysseus. How about you just pick the best of what's left? And then we hear, let me try. Get this beggar out of here.
Yeah, who's the beggar now? The guy asking for money or the guy begging for the wife's, the woman's hand?
There's a bunch of beggars up in here.
Yes.
Oh yeah. everyone being like, hey, the beggar deserves a try. And then, of course, he has to ham it up for them because he hasn't stretched in a while. You know, he's kind of old. You know, he fails the first time, and they're all like, try again. He's gonna, you know, boom. Perfectly strung.
Like, what?
And they all fall silent.
They're all like, oh, well, no, it's not that crazy. Boing! Drawing the bow, and then that moment
pluck.
of, the pluck of the bow, Penelope just, wait a second.
I know that man. That's my husband.
And then just immediately, just no hesitation, just fing! Right through the axe heads, into the wall. Heath from The Walking Dead's like, wait, you're Odysseus? And then, just arrow right through the neck. So beautiful. Good. And then, pure, just like final 10-minute just fight scene.
That was fantastic. I gotta say, it was a great scene. Severe lack of blood. I do remember reading that the room was covered. The whole castle was covered in blood because of Odysseus's anger being brought upon these suitors who were trying to steal his castle and his woman,
his home.
Everything. Yeah, and I mean, it's kind of actually somehow realistic because Odysseus is some elite human, and then these are all just a bunch of wussies, a bunch of guys who have never fought in their life.
Oh yeah, they're just trying to put up some kind of fight with no weapons, also because they locked away all the weapons because they're smart and they had all the faithful servants just get them all away. And we did get to see Telemachus's fight with the
random guy.
Yeah, the random second in command shepherd, I think is what they said he was. He was John Leguizamo's second in command guy. But yeah, he had his little fight with him, and he gave up the belly so that he could stab him like he learned in the beginning from Ryan Hurst's character. I don't know any of their names besides the main people, but yeah, no, it's that final fight was really good. Just watching Odysseus finally let out all of his rage and just see that this dude's one of the best snipers ever, or archers ever, because he was just ding ding ding.
You know, that scene did bother me a little bit in the fact that when Odysseus was revealed to be Odysseus, nobody decided to jump him. They all scattered to the edges of the room. Nobody thought, hey, it's a guy with a bow and arrow. That's a ranged weapon. Let me get close so that we can, restrain him from drawing the bow and killing all of us.
They were shook.
That's how much presence he's got, too.
Aura.
And, and he's been dead, assumedly dead for, 10 years now at this point?
At least,
since the war?
5, or, once some people started making it back, they're like, we've heard tales of the Trojan War is over years ago. Mm-hmm. I think he's dead.
Yeah,
so I think
safe to say he's dead.
I think they were just a little surprised, but then they did try to start going after him, and they failed utterly. But then they started getting weapons because what's his face with the clickety clackety shoes went upstairs and
Spur Man.
Yeah, he broke the floor with an axe.
I'm just gonna drop weapons in a loot box.
He might be the most intelligent suitor there is.
Probably, actually, yeah.
That was a genius play by him. Because he got locked in the room, so that's why he had to break open the floor and drop the weapons through, because he was locked in. So I would say that was a genius play by that man right there.
Mm-hmm. He tried his best. John Leguizamo outsmarted him because he's like, "Oh, your clickety clack shoes, I got you." Oh wait, I'm right above them. Let me just bonk, bonk, bonk. Hey, here's some shields, here's some spears, here's some swords. Oh, yeah, it was good though. It was just satisfying, especially the final kill with Robert Pattinson's character. Just, I promised Sinan I'd give you this back. He just shoves it down his throat.
Yeah, and then stabs him.
Yeah. Oh, so good, so satisfying.
It was very good closure and
absolute cinema.
Yes. And he's just full of just arrows. He's got a spear kind of dangling out of his either armor or his belly.
Well, a lot of the suitors that were fighting him, they just were like, "Oh no!" And they just slowly, you see them slowly, all individually, just start kneeling because they're like, I'd rather just start following this man than try to betray him."
No, yeah. I don't think I can kill this man. I don't think all of us can kill this man. So let's just hear what he wants to say. Mm-hmm. Let's just hear him out. No, yeah, it was such a good final, obviously not the final scene, but pretty much the end of the movie. Just good final fight scene, and then just the are they gonna actually kill Odysseus? No way.
I thought they were gonna kill him off.
I did too for a minute. Yeah.
I was like, that would be crazy to just kill him off at the end. But I mean, even he hit us with the, oh, you thought I meant death? No. I just meant exile. I'll be alright. I'm fine.
But he gets to go on his final voyage that
To the
he
far
promised.
west.
Well, he promised both Penelope that they'd chase the sun, and he promised all of his men that he would sail west and go
Honor them.
live for them basically, which was poetic. It was
They were all
amazing.
mad. They're like, hey, you haven't done anything to honor us. You just leave all of our bodies behind. Haven't buried any of us. He's like, no, I'll go to the far west. I promise, and I'll honor each and every last one of you guys, because you guys all died to help me get back my wife and let Telemachus be the new king of Ithaca.
I'll live for you, all of you.
No. So yeah, it was just a great movie. I loved that movie so much.
It was amazing. It was a great movie. Guys, I mean, final score, 1 to 10. I'm this might be jumping the gun. No, I'm giving it I'm giving it a 9. I really liked it. I really did like it a lot. The sound effects were just, to me, that's just so important. The lighting and everything was just so good. The acting, the casting, just in the story, even though there's a couple things left out, which is tough, but like you said, if they kept everything in, we would be watching a 6-hour mega epic, which I mean, I'd be a little down for it.
Yeah.
If it's Christopher Nolan, I'd be down for it.
We'd be down for it. It would not make $1 billion though, unfortunately.
Yeah.
No, yeah, it's.
Well, it might.
Oh yeah, you never know.
But I'd give it a solid 8.
8?
Because
Okay.
I did love all of the effects that they had in the movie. The acting was phenomenal, but they did leave a lot out, and that was kind of a big deal for me, because a lot of the story derived from those parts that were left out. So I'm gonna give it a solid 8.
I am deciding between an 8 or a 9. Originally, I was gonna give it an 8 because I honestly thought you'd give it an 8, but you giving it a 9, and I loved that movie, and I did say I didn't really find many faults in that movie.
Christopher Nolan gets me every time.
Oh, Christopher Nolan does give me every time. It's just such a grand adventure and just like an epic tale. Like the only way I can describe that movie is epic. So
I love this time period. It's so
yeah, me too.
fantasy-like. There's just not a lot of stuff known. It's the Bronze Age. It's history. Oh.
It's very good. I'm also gonna give it a 9. I loved that movie. I thought it was so good. The sound just made me so immersed. Like I just felt like I was there with Odysseus and his crew. Like every time all the bongs were going on, just all the deep bass just hitting, I was on the edge of my seat like the entire movie. It was so good.
I will say I did have a little bit of a headache after the movie.
It was a loud.
There was the one scene where it was actually flashing lights. I'm gonna have to.
That one was a little tough. Yeah.
That was getting me a little, maybe just a little bit less strength on the brightness of those lightning flashes.
Yeah.
Zeus
but,
was messing with us too, along with the crew.
I mean, that was just, I guess, more good immersion.
No, yeah. Like I said, I've said Cyberpunk is like a game that I've been really immersed in. That's the way I was feeling like after this movie. I just felt like, because like everything was shaking, I just felt like when the giants were walking, all these big creatures just walking, I'm like, whoa.
Like you're one of his soldiers.
Yeah, no, I'm in the mix. I'm in the mix, in the scrum with everyone. So yeah, no, it was an amazing movie. I loved that movie so much.
Yeah, well, guys, I mean, this has been another great review, hopefully for all of our lovely viewers. We love watching these movies and these films, and we're going to get back to you guys with the rest of the House of the Dragon, as that season is going to be wrapping up soon, so look forward to that. But this has been our review, our thoughts and opinions on Christopher Nolan's The Odyssey.
Yeah, stay tuned for a Spider-Man review as well. That'll be cooking in the works. We'll get that out at some point. But yeah, no, this was another great movie. It was great hanging out with you boys.
Good hanging with you boys. Thanks for having me on.
Thank you, Little Sandwich.
I think Little Sandwich could potentially have a future here. You know, this is pretty good. It's pretty good.
I got a new job, guys. Let's
go. You can go tell.
We all got a new job. Yeah.
Yes, hell yes. Yeah, it was a good time, boys. I'm glad we did it.
All right, well, viewers, thank you all for tuning in on this, and we'll happy to see you next time. Peace out, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.